Security.
Security towards the bitches that are ugly.
Imagine.
I am imagining. It sounds like a good fight. Can y'all make out?
And why the AZ is SVO. Jokes aside, the realest when you hear it coming from the Eric Bernal show is Scottsdale. Very own, get your phone and hear a call, we going up now.
And welcome back to another show of the Eric Bernal Show, episode Gatsby.
We're at 18.
18, and we have Tyler in the back. Tyler.
Hello, hello.
Hell, we're doing something different. Not that I just want to see some nice ass and tits. I think she's actually interesting. All right, but
Imagine that.
let me go ahead and tell you guys, like, subscribe, comment, talk shit, say that my mom's ugly, whatever it is, get the algorithm going, please. But one of the biggest fucking comedians coming out of Cali, man. I'm very, very happy. My guy, Concrete, El Perito himself. Concrete.
What's goody? What's up, Eric?
What's up, man? We're right now. We're at 50 Shades of Rose. Shout out to Justin Macy. I get his name wrong every time. Hey, can we also put Concrete's Instagram right here? Can we just put it right there so we know where to follow him? All right. I heard of you through my cousin in New York, which is crazy because I think you told me that maybe like you didn't have that much reach in New York, but a lot of people do know you in New York.
That's crazy.
So
I didn't even know that, man.
My cousin married a Mexican girl. Mexican girl. He's Colombian and Ecuadorian, and they're big fans of you.
That's so dope, man.
And we met each other all of one time. I do want to get this right out of the way. You did something very, very sweet the day of his wedding. I said, hey, man, could you please just make a video? Just here are their names, Justin and Pamela, and wishing them a happy birthday, a happy marriage, and future, whatever. Yeah. And you didn't just say, "Hey, hope you have a good wedding, Justin, Pam, bye." You really went into it. You started talking about them having kids and all that stuff, and they don't have kids, so that's good. So you were like, "Yeah, you'll need one of these." It was really good, really sweet. At what point do you think that gets annoying? At what point will you say no? Because I need to know my limits because my mom's birthday's coming up.
I don't know, man. I think, like, I do it, because I think it's just, the fact that people won't even, like my content or like my comedy or whatever, that's dope, man. So I think it's like, you scratch my back, I scratch yours.
Yeah, of course.
And I kind of feel like the moment that they stop asking, that's going to be the problem.
Exactly.
So I don't mind it, man. I live by the words of my boy, Baby Bash. Don't be a dick, take a pic type of deal,
Yo, don't be a dick, take a pic.
So,
and we have a few ladies here that I would love to take a pic with. Shout out to Kennedy Carpenter. We can put her Instagram right here, please. Yeah, shout out to her. Jesus Christ. No, honestly, you know what's so funny, Concrete? You have people probably just finding out about you this year, knew about you last year, or known about you since the beginning. When did you start? What's the first thing because you're a viral kid, what's the first video that went viral? How did you find out? And how did you know, like, this is what you wanted to do? You quit everything else and to go to this?
It was like early or like late 2018. I had just started doing like comedy videos, and I just started doing like, the whole social media thing. And it just, I think the first video that went viral in a way, it was there's around the time that R. Kelly was going through his deal, and he had like an interview where he gets up during the interview and he's like, "Y'all don't know me, man," or something like that.
What's the video called?
Was the interview?
It was the interview where he gets up and he's yelling
I'm fighting for my life out here.
I'm fighting for my fucking life, man.
Yeah.
Is that on YouTube by any chance?
It's on YouTube. Yeah, it is. So I acted like I was one of the cameramen.
Hey guys, we're gonna cut in the clip. Go ahead and watch it now.
So they're lying on you. That's your explanation. They're lying on you.
Absolutely.
Quit playing.
Robert.
I didn't do this stuff. This is not me, y'all. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this. I gave y'all 30 years of my career.
Robert.
30 years of my career. Y'all trying to kill me. You killing me, man. This is not about music. I'm trying to have a relationship with my kids, and I can't do it. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth.
And just like that, movie magic, we're back. Hope you guys enjoyed that clip.
There it is. That's the one.
That's the one that went viral.
That's the one that went viral.
Did you go to sleep and wake up to a bunch of views?
I never went to sleep. I just kept looking at like the
like a fiend.
Yo, dude, once to the people that are on social media, like once you get that one video that goes, you catch a bug and you're just like, all right, I like this. It's kind of like it's kind of like the fast money bug. Like once you touch a little bit, you're like, I want more. And that's kind of like the vibe that I got, dude. I just didn't stop, and I just became relentless with it, you know?
You know, really funny that we both know Jay Valentino.
Yeah.
So something that I don't know if you knew this. I think I might have said it the first time we ever hung out. I reached out to him in 2019, and I said, "Hey, man, I was just a big fan of his skits. I thought it was really clever what he would do. His little stupid laugh. I love it. Actually, I was just talking to him yesterday, and he was like, I was like, you need to like coin that laugh, and then he sent it to me. He goes, hee, or whatever. He sent it to me in a voice memo, so I can save it as like a ringtone or something. But you know what I told him? I sent him a clip of myself doing comedy, and I said, what did you think? He goes, hey, man, it's good. It's great. But all that means nothing. All the talent means nothing if you're not ready to put in the work. And I go, hey, man, I'm just a big fan. We would just chop it up. Like, I'm a dude, you know? Yeah. And I said, if I'm ever in L.A., I would love to look you up. He's like, just see where I'm DJing, and I'll pull you up.
Yep.
Without, and if I could find the video, I'll go ahead and send it to you, Gatsby. I was about 80 pounds lighter, looking fine as fuck. Anyways,
let's go.
He was at some place in downtown LA, and I got there and I sent it to him, and he saw me and he goes, "Hey, come up." Kicked the girl out, and he said, "Here's some champagne. Here's thing. Thank you for even caring about who I am."
That's dope.
And when we hung out, and then when we met again at your show where you were headlining in Tempe, I was like, "Hey, do you remember these messages?" He goes, "Holy shit, you're that kid." you're that kid that would message me, and he goes, "Look at you! You really stuck by it. You really did it. Like, look at us." And the world is kind of small like that, right?
Yeah, man. I mean, at least to the people that are doing the right moves, the world gets kind of small because, you know, we're all going towards that same goal. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Jay Valentino's a great dude, brother.
Yeah, I love the kid, and also with you. You know what I like about your videos, and again, check out his Instagram, TikTok, everything. It's the I don't give a fuck type of attitude. Like I'm gonna do this, and I think a lot of people you can see where people like maybe like are careful about what they
draw
put
their
out.
own line.
Yeah. You're just like I don't care. Like you make fun of yourself. You post a "This Isn't Me" pics.
Houston, tenemos pedo, Houston. That's not me, perritos. That's not me. And I appreciate the gesture. And a couple people have stopped me at Burlington Court back there and said, "Hey, I saw your movie," and I was like.
Like people, there's like videos and pictures of people that not even look like you. They just have long hair and they're brown. But and they're like, "Yo, this isn't me." I think it's very important. Somebody who can like make fun of themselves. But let's kick it a little bit back. Where were you born? What part of Cali? If Cali, where were you born? Shout out your high school if you want to, and shout out the first comedy club you ever did it at.
I was born in Van Nuys, California.
Nice.
That's like in the valley, the 818. Was raised in San Fernando. Man, grew up there my whole life, man. You know what I'm saying? Just learning the game there. You know, I've been in entertainment all my life, dude. You know, I didn't get into comedy until about 5 years ago. Stand-up comedy about a solid 2. And man, the first comedy show that I did was the first comedy show that I ever did was in Vegas.
Went out of town for the first one.
And it was horrible. That's
real. That's the realest shit I ever heard in my life.
It's real. Like, it went really bad. I remember I went on stage and, like, you know, you got like a bunch of, like, really cool boxers and, like, famous people. Like, the Gypsy King is there. And, like, you got all these famous boxers. Andrew Ruiz had just won. Like,
oh, wow.
So, like, you know, like, this is, like, I mean, it's on, right? And I go up and I start doing my thing, and like I start seeing people get up, and I'm like, oh, they probably just gotta go. They probably gotta go to the bathroom. I was like, that's cool, right? And then I start seeing people walk away, and I'm going through my set, and I'm getting a little bit of laughs here and there. It wasn't until like the lady in the wheelchair started rolling away that I was like, oh damn! She
got up and started walking.
For her to roll out, dog. I was, you know, but I still thought in my head, right?
Yeah.
Because in my head, you know, just like the confidence that was off the roof.
Yeah,
so
that's important.
When I got off, I was like, hell yeah, I felt good. And it wasn't until people were walking up to me and they were like, hey man, you'll get him next time. And I was like, what are you
talking about? I just killed.
What do you mean? And then another person like, hey man, you know, like you win some, you lose some. And I was like, fuck. what the fuck is going on? What do you mean,
Oh,
dog?
that's loser talk.
Yeah, and then my girl comes up to me. She was like, "Let's just have a good time tonight." in Vegas." So, like,
That's the
and I'm
one.
like-
That's the one. When
and
you're-
I'm like, "All
oh
right."
man.
And I was like, "What happened?" She was like, "Babe, you sucked." I was like, "For real?" She was like, "Babe, it was really bad."
You want to know what that's
That's-
equivalent
that's
I was
to?
like, "All right, fuck it."
Dude, that's equivalent to, you ever see American Idol and the person thinks they can sing?
Oh, dude.
And they're like,
Oh.
ooh.
I didn't know though. Like, I didn't.
But that's the thing, like,
Yeah, you
in
don't
comedy,
know.
But
Hold on.
you know what's good is that people actually told you that. There are people in this city too, in many cities across the country, that no one is real with their friend, and they don't go, "Hey, get like that was a 2, baby." Like I don't think everyone should say it, but I think people that are closest to you who care about you.
Only my girl kept it real. Everyone else was trying to have like words of like somewhat semi-encouragement. They were like, "Keep going, bro." Like
They
one
say,
day,
"Yo, you can go to DeVry if you want."
like
Like,
you know what I'm
go.
saying? Like I was just
ICDC College.
It's a cool hobby.
Yo, garbage man is not a bad job.
and that was Vegas. Dog. You know, like,
Yeah, dude. I
it ate
remember.
me up, dude.
Dude, I remember one of my first set. I started talking about, and you know what? The premise isn't bad, and I'll bring it back. It's just what I said was dumb. I was like, you know, when girls they tell you they post that they want to cut their hair short or they want to keep it long. Who gives a fuck? You know, it was like that, and everybody was like, what else? And I'm like, that was it.
That was it.
That was
That is all.
Bang, bang, zone. So yeah, it was shit.
When you hit the punchline and nobody.
You're like, okay.
Actually, I saw a bit in Chicago. He goes, "You ever see comedians when they have a drink, and they pick it up and they say something and they hoping that this punchline is gonna hit so they could take a sip.
Yeah.
But when it doesn't hit, they put that fucking drink right back down,
Ooh.
and they go, "Let me see if I can earn myself a sip of this water or whatever they're
Horrible,
sipping."
man.
So, no, dude, people don't get that. Like, it's funny that people think, like, when they go to these shows, like, you know, shout out sold out show, over 500 seats sold at Stand Up Live in Phoenix,
amazing.
Arizona. Your boy Concrete sold that out. That is not an easy feat because Travis Scott's performing tonight. That's 18,000 tickets, and
It's a Thursday.
and it's a Thursday. And honestly, that's dude. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's a big deal. Selling
crazy.
over, and people don't understand the comedy clubs that are 550 seats. There's about 5 of those in the country that are like that. 5 to 6, it's something like that.
I know that.
Comedy clubs are typically 150 to 300.
300, yeah.
How big is Irvine? Do you know? It's big. Irvine's a big club, right?
I haven't done Irvine.
So Irvine's a pretty big club. I know there's one in Miami seats only like 280,
Oh, damn. I'll be there in
280, 300.
January 18th. Though.
Hey, January 18th, go get those tickets. Maybe he'll let me come through and do a set. Anyways,
Miami, Tampa, Florida.
Miami, Tampa. Oh, I've been to Miami Improv twice. Dope.
Well, that was the
dope.
first time I bombed. The second time.
Oh, let's talk about the second
Let's
time.
go.
The second
Vegas
time
and
I
then
was
Miami?
I was at the Oxnard Levity Live with my boy Christian and my boy Jerry
Levity
Garcia.
Live where? In
Oxnard.
okay, I was gonna say Nyack, New York.
And I did a cardinal like sin. You know, you're not supposed
Did
to
you
like,
sit down?
No. I started off with a new joke. I started off with a brand new joke, and in fact, I wrote that joke on the way there.
Oh, there we go.
And in my head, dude, as I'm driving, I was like, "This is fucking hilarious, dog."
I'm
knock
about to
him dead.
kill him.
I was like, dude,
Eddie
I'm gonna-
Murphy, who?
And again, I went up there. Confidence was at 1,000, dog. I went up there and I was like, "What's up, everybody? Just have a good fucking time." And I went on my first joke, and some dude like in the second row was like, "Is this supposed to be fucking funny?"
Oh no!
Damn.
But it was so quiet that like the cook heard that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Make noise.
and then my boy said it wasn't that bad, fool, but he wasn't the one on stage. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then for some reason, when somebody semi heckles, it gives people the license to want to do it themselves.
Yeah.
So then that dude said, "Is it supposed to be fucking funny?" And then some other dude in the back was like, "Yeah, what the fuck?"
No.
dude.
And then it was spiraling out of control, dude. It was
Yeah.
getting out of control. Like I heard people, like, I started,
Just
you
immediately
know, people
lost
started
control of the
drinking shit.
crowd.
Like, I started seeing people eating shit, and I was like, all right. And I went into full concert hosting mode. I was like,
Where the ladies at?
where the ladies at? Everybody make some noise.
Yo, we got birthdays in the building. We got it. I know a comic is losing their shit when they're like, "Hey, we got birthdays in the building. Anyone celebrating anything fun today?" what do you do for work? And then I gotta be Fat Rife. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta just start doing crowd work.
You straight go into concert hosting mode. I was like,
Everybody from the
60s babies, bro, my 80s babies, that makes some.
everybody from the 313.
I was like, yo,
Fucking
coming
sorry.
up to the stage right now. Coming up to the stage right now.
Yo.
Coming up to the stage right now. I was trying to get off so
You're supposed to do
fast.
10 minutes. You're at 4 minutes. You're like, guys, that's my time.
It was. I was supposed to do like 12, and I got off like at 4 or 5 minutes. It was horrible.
People don't
dude.
get how long those minutes are when you're fucking bombing. There's nothing like a good bomb. Hey, how about this? One time I bombed. So the beginning of my career, I think I was doing well. I didn't fully bomb for 6 months straight, and I should have bombed earlier. That was my mistake. You're supposed to get those bombs early so you can get over it. It hurts more when you're sinking every jump shot and every three-pointer.
Oh, yeah.
And then you bring your girl to the gym to watch you play.
Oh, dude.
Okay? So I brought a girl to watch me. Bro.
Oh, God.
Bro, I was out, and I'm like, I'm about to show her.
Confident, yeah.
Bro. So
dropping comedy.
So what happened was I didn't read the crowd, right? That's something that I needed to learn. I was doing jokes that were made for like 18 to 30, and I just realized everyone was there was 45 and above, and it was like kind of like an older area, and they're like, what are you talking about? Like, who is this person? Who's Shia LaBeouf? Like, they didn't know what the hell, and they should know who Shia LaBeouf is. Great actor. But I remember leaving and texting the girl, come meet me at the car. Come meet me at the car.
That's
I was
amazing.
that embarrassed, bro. And then when she got to the car, she goes, babe, what's wrong? I'm like, we're going home. She goes, it wasn't that bad. When she said it wasn't that bad,
That's
she
what
might
it
as well
hurt.
say my dick isn't that small. You know what I mean? Like, it's just as bad. It's like, oh, you're just making me feel like shit, even on top of shit. And girls like, she's really trying to make you feel better, you know?
Yeah.
Say, it's okay, babe. It happens to the best. You know, I had a boyfriend that did
and
that.
you're right, dude. Because I've been having a really cool streak lately. Like everything's been like just hitting, dude.
You're due.
And these last 3 weeks, like I've been off. I haven't had any shows. I've been off. I've been working on content, and I was like, you know what? I need to get back out there. We have a good stretch of shows coming up.
Absolutely.
And so I started working out. I did, I did Silmar in the Valley, and then last week I did Santa Fe Springs. I did Bruce's, and oh my god,
How was that?
oh my god, dude! I went up there, dog, and it was just I was trying out new material, dog. Like it was all new material type of shit, and the people were just weren't having it. Like motherfuckers were at the bar and they were like fully committed to watching me. Like by the time I got off, they were like fully uncommitted, like ordering shit from the bar, watching the baseball game.
Yo, that's the worst.
I was like,
I see.
dude.
So in Chicago, I went to the Laugh Factory, right? Did 6 shows there. They had 6. It's like just a showcase. Shout out to Curtis from Laugh Factory Chicago. Great spot. Definitely one of the best venues that we ever been to. Right,
Best venue,
Gatsby?
honestly.
The way they have cameras set up, and they have all their cameras right. And
Where's
the,
this?
Laugh Factory.
Chicago.
Chicago.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah. And the
Amazing
way they have
venue.
their cameras set up, and their mics are in the audience, so you get the laugh.
Oh, I need to go.
You know how you get only the mic sound, and it just sounds like you're bombing, but you're not.
Yeah,
like
but you're
you know.
not,
yeah.
But they have mics in the crowd. They have multiple shots. Right? It's
Yeah.
all super well done.
Yeah.
So shout out to them, and then they'll do it for you for real cheap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, it was the late night show. The place seats over 300. 38 tickets sold. Okay. It's a rough one,
Oh,
and they're all drunk.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 37 of them are black. One of them is I don't know, something. But the thing is that people say like, is a black crowd harder? It's sometimes white people are harder. Sometimes Spanish people are the worst because they don't speak English. But the thing is, I went there. The guy went up, and there was nobody making noise, and the lady said like this, no, baby, this ain't for you. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Oh.
oh,
And this guy opened up for Louis C.K. Like, this guy was like, and that's the thing. Comedy will humble you.
Yeah, it
you can be
will
like,
humble
I
you,
opened
man.
up for Chappelle, Madison Square Garden, and bomb at the Tempe Improv.
well,
you
the
know?
worst is that the worst that happened that night at Bruce's last week was the guy was like, guys, we have an amazing freaking
Oh,
treat.
he hyped you
This
up.
guy has been selling out every single night. He is the next George Lopez.
Dude, that's like-
dude, shut the
That is the equivalent of your homeboy telling the girl, "This guy's dick is so big, it's so big. Never seen a
You
dick
have an
bigger than this
off-night?
guy.
Yeah, off-night.
It's a huge dick. Yeah, he did a little coke. Let's see what happens. You know what I mean? And then you're there holding your dick, saying sorry.
It's still
you know what I mean?
worse,
And
dude. I
who
was like-
hasn't been there?
I was like, dude, don't hype it up next time, dude. Just let me go up there and bomb on
So
my
no,
own.
sometimes simple credits are good, dog.
It's because people expect crazy shit, you know. Like if you tell
Yeah.
them coming up right now,
You about to
he's
do a
driving a
backflip?
Ferrari, you pull up in a fucking Civic. What the fuck is going on?
Yo, I'll be
Somebody
honest.
lied.
You know, I did show with we're in Dallas, Gatsby,
Yeah.
Ralph Barbosa.
Ralph.
We did Ralph.
Hyenas.
Ralph has the most not let's go energy. He goes, what's up, guys? And I think that neutralizes the whole fucking. That's not my energy, and I think when I've seen his new 20 that he's working on, and it is effective. And I think just if you stay true to you, and also you tell the person how you want to be brought up. Some crowds love to know that you've been on HBO, whatever, Comedy Central. Other crowds are like, who gives a shit? Can you bring them up?
Yeah, just bring them up.
You know what I mean? Over here in Arizona, I would say Stand Up Live, some good like intros are really good here. The music, you'll see it, the way it pops when you walk out, it's dope. Tyler, you've seen me at Stand Up Live.
Yeah.
Who was I opening?
Chris Stefano.
Chris Stefano. How crazy is that when you walk out?
Yeah, no, that shit
And
is-
that's why they're always very, like, what song do you want and how loud do you want it and when do you want us to cut it? I usually just go, and some venues are like that and some venues are not. You know, high ceilings. You ever been to those places where your
Yeah.
jokes get lost?
Yeah, because everybody's laughing, you can't hear them. Yeah, that happens.
All right.
That was me in Albuquerque.
How was Albuquerque? I haven't performed there yet.
Hey, how was Albuquerque, Martin?
He just shook his head. He just shook his head.
Good.
Didn't say a word.
Albuquerque, dude. I felt like changing my flight to like right after the show. Dog. I was like, I need to get out of this
Like,
for a
I
second.
gotta get
right now.
No
I need to
meet
get
and
the
greet.
Fuck out of here. I do for like 2 months. I didn't want nothing to do with like Albuquerque. I didn't want to see the name. I didn't want to hear about New Mexico. I just wanted to leave, never come back, fly over state every day.
Yo.
And it was dude, high ceilings, bro.
Yeah.
It was primarily African American black crowd.
And no, sometimes it don't.
No, and what happened is that like as soon as I see them, I was like, let's cater.
Who likes basketball? Anyone else a fan of OJ?
Instead of just being myself, I was like, yo, what's up, my brother?
Start talking like you never talk.
I try to get on like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo.
How do I get waves in my hair?
Yeah, so fucking Dwight Howard, huh?
Yo,
Yo,
the
that
kid's
is crazy.
gay. So there's a question that we asked before I forget.
Yeah.
The question. I know you got a girl. How long you guys been together?
13 years, man.
13 years, yo. Congratulations on that. 13 years.
Thank you.
All right. So before, when you were single, this is a question we always ask women and men. What's the furthest you drive for pussy? If a single man, because you got to
What's the
be
furthest
20
I
minutes.
drove?
Oh, what's the? Oh, that too. What's the furthest you drove for some pussy? Or I don't know.
Does the
What do
airport-
girls
does the
like,
airport
Tyler?
count? No.
Vagina or pussy? What do you
Counts.
prefer guys say?
I feel like vagina's very like
Like surgical?
Technical.
technical. I was like,
What do you prefer, Tyler? Some guys like, yo, give me that pussy.
Ugh, I don't know. When you just said it, I didn't know.
Well, we're friends, so it's a little
Well,
different.
no
Don't look me
shit.
directly in my
I don't know,
eyes
but, like, I'm
when I
trying to,
talk
like,
about
think,
your
like-
pussy. Jesus Christ,
I
Tyler.
don't know. I guess pussy.
Yeah, good. All right, cool.
I feel like Eric puts too much
Her nipples
emphasis
got
on
hard.
RD.
Something about it.
What's the
I didn't know
furthest
the way
you
that
drove?
sounded.
I don't know, maybe like about. I'm trying to put about $1.30.
Wow, that's good. What's the furthest you'll drive? Let's say she's 9.5 out of 10. She said you'd never hit it, and today she goes, hey, if you drive out here, you can hit it. Come out to San Diego.
Right now, at this point in my career, in my life,
If you were single.
if I was single at this point in my life, though, I'm not driving. for it.
Exactly. I like that.
There you go.
Tough.
At 37 foot, dog.
He's at-
I'm ordering some food, dog.
He's at-
I'm gonna put on a fucking movie.
Yo, you eat Chinese. Yo, I'm telling you, you eat
Sounds like a
Chinese
way
food
better
and jerk
time.
off to Chinese porn, and you are ready.
At my age, it's not that serious. dog.
Hell, no, a little duck sauce on your hand, clean it off, and you're ready to
Tripping,
go,
dog.
bro.
Let's go. At maybe 19, 20, I would have.
Yeah. Hour and a half is actually kind of like where we're at, where people that would drive the furthest.
Yeah.
That's true.
Because people are like, oh, I once flew. Flew is different. Like you're not flying the plane.
Fool, I don't even want to get up to get the lotion at this point. Like,
That's it, man. Fuck. I'm about to dream having
I
sex.
just fucking.
I'm about to dream about it.
Pillow, dog.
All right, so another thing. Who has been someone you performed with when you were like, oh, shit, I'm meeting this person? Like for me, honestly, it was probably... I used to be a big History Hyenas podcast, so when I did Chrissy D and Giannis Pappas, literally 40 days, like it just so happened that they booked me and whatever, and I was like, oh shit, I used to like see you guys. And then the big one was Tim Dillon when we went on tour. That one was just like, he's an enigma. I don't know if you ever seen him. He's just like, he's exactly who you think he is too. He just calls people criminals, buys $900 Versace shades at the airport that are orange just because. So it was cool seeing him. No, I swear to God. We went there, then we went to like some like lounge at the airport, and they told him it was $50 for me to get in. And I said, hey, no worries, I'll go to Chili's. And he goes, no. He goes, hey, I spend X amount of money a month on this credit card. You're going to let him in for free. And they go, sorry. He goes, going back and forth, and he goes, I just spent $1,000 on sunglasses. What the fuck am I arguing about $50? Yeah, I'll pay for it. Okay. And then he doesn't drink. So he goes in and he goes, hey, Eric, you drink, right? Drink everything here. Order it and pour it out and get more.
Nice.
Get your $50 back. And it was like, something that's not. So who was that person? You got into the green room. You're like, oh shit, I seen you before. I seen you on TV.
Like I see you on TV. You know what? I haven't been fortunate enough to be around a lot of comedians like that. I've been,
Who would you want to?
Who would I want to?
What if a comedian goes, hey, I'm doing a big theater. Love you.
I mean, don't get me
why don't you come
wrong.
out and do 15?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I just did a little baby show with Felipe Esparza.
That's big. I love Felipe.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to meet him.
We did the Peacock Theater in downtown LA. That was
Oh,
dope.
that's dope.
But like as far as like dudes that I grew up with watching, or I just what I'm saying, like I don't think these guys do stand up no more. Like I don't think Jim Carrey does stand up no more.
No.
It would have to be somewhere in the likes of like Bill
Bellamy.
Bill Bellamy.
I'm just thinking people that were in the 90s. I'm just yelling people out.
Like Bill Burr. Bill Burr, probably like a Dane Cook.
Dane Cook, yeah.
Dave. You know what I'm saying?
Like those, but you know what it is? I tell people, because people go like, who's your favorite comedian? A little different when you start doing comedy, because it's like, now that you're my favorite, I just have so much respect for you.
Yeah. Like I don't think I have. I mean, I have favorite. I mean, I like a lot of dudes.
I like Burr.
You know what I'm saying, but I like Burr. I like it's just I tend it's crazy. Like when as soon as I started doing stand up comedian, like stand up comedy, I kind of stopped watching stand up.
Yeah, same.
I stopped watching stand up.
I watch a lot of podcasts.
I don't like I don't want to subconsciously take a joke or
what happens. A premise.
I tend not to like want to watch stand up comedy anymore, and especially it's it's kind of like fucking being a cook. I guess when you get home, you don't want to cook.
Yeah,
home,
it's like Gary
Owen.
Owen. Gary Owen says that he never watches comedy, so that's why
I don't watch comedy. Like I go home and I watch Aliens versus fucking. Like who built the pyramids type of shit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Verse 48.
Is my ex-girlfriend an alien? Shit like that. So next question. I have a question for you.
Let's go.
Now your skits are all your babies.
Yeah.
Right? Which one do you catch yourself watching all the time? Because it just cracks you up still. Is there one? They're like, yo, this shit, I'm fucking.
Probably one with my dad. The one where I'm like, I got my hair braided and I got like an NBA bandana and I got I'm wearing like a little vest and I'm like doing like a little selfie video singing some Lloyd, and then
singing Lloyd.
I'm singing Lloyd and I look
I
look super 2000, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a 2005.
Straight up and, Fabulous and Tamia.
My dad's taking a shit next to me and he's like, yo, what the fuck you doing, man?
Yo, I need to find that. That's if we can find it, can we enter it right
we'll
there?
Cut that one in.
We'll enter into it right here.
That was like one of the most viral ones that I've ever, like everybody has posted that one. And I mean, that's gone viral like
that's funny.
multiple times already. And that's probably the one. And I would say anything with my dad, because that's like me, like anytime I get to do skits with my dad, it's me spending time with my dad.
Yeah. What does he think about it?
Oh, he loves it, man. He gets free food at work now. And people take pictures with him wherever he goes.
That motherfucker be like, hey, this is my son. You guys take my son? Not Apple Pay. You guys take my son? You guys take my son?
So that's dope, man. I mean, I would say. I would say that one. I don't watch it as often, but whenever it pops up on my feed,
Yeah.
because somebody posted it, I'll sit there and watch
What's
it.
the craziest thing? You know, you do meet and greets.
Yeah.
Craziest thing someone did. I could tell you. I'll start first just so you can know where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
At Miami, I forgot who I was featuring for. It was one of two people, but I talked about whatever liking milfs and shit, and these two viejitas came over and grabbed my junk, bro. And it kind of fucked me up for a little bit.
Okay.
But I look. You know what it is? They grabbed it, and I looked to see if they were hot, and if they were hot, I'm down.
Yeah.
But they looked like shit. So then I was like, I'm out.
Yeah.
So it's something like that, and it also just took me back, like, yo, like I'm a person, goddammit, you know.
Okay.
But anybody who like
Yeah,
there's certain things you don't. I don't like when people do this to me a lot.
Yeah.
Like grab me like that or grab me by my people I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I mean, I kind of, I don't know. I'm not. I don't mind people being touchy. It's when,
Like if you don't see it coming,
I think it's like, you know, like the drunk motherfuckers that are like,
they think they know you,
you know,
though.
and you know, like, so like when you're super out of hand drunk, and you know, like, you know, it's like 1 minute per person. I got 300 people lined up, 200 people lined up.
Yeah.
You try to do 1 minute a person. No, you're looking at 2.5 hours of just meet and greet time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to hurry it up. But what's the craziest thing that happened? I think the craziest thing that happened could have been some dude came with his family, like his girl, his sister, and he was like, "Yo, man, big fan, bro. Like, bro, what do you think of my sister, though? She's right, bro. She'll take care of you." And I'm like, bro, I'm married as fuck. Dude. You know, like,
Also, that's your sister, bro.
no, he was
some wild
he wanted a brother-in-law for sure.
He was like, yo, my sister's puss.
fire.
That's that carne asada right there.
And I was like, no, hey, man, good looking at man. You know what I'm saying? Can you take a picture? I was like, yeah.
He's like, yo, it's that aguacate right
But
there.
yeah, it's like offerings and shit. People come like it's fucking, you know, people offering their daughters and sisters. I'm like, yo, like with their offerings, you know, it's like weird.
Yo, one time, Tyler, remember on my birthday? So Tyler, on my birthday, we had a show at CB Live over here at Desert Ridge, sold out, right? Do you remember after the show, there was a girl going, I love you, a woman.
Yes.
I think you're great. And then she goes, I love it when you argue with your wife and your kids. I don't have any wife.
You were like wrong, dude.
And I said, no,
We
that was
looked at it, I was like, hold on, what?
and then I was like, oh,
was
that
like,
was
was
the
she at the
other
right show?
comedian. I said that, I'm like, hey, you got the wrong person. I'm being nice. She goes, well, then fuck you then. I was like,
Okay.
Well.
she was like, do you want to take a picture? I was like, sure. You know, you're like a fucking like, yo, dude, you're literally, if you're a comedian and you're funny, after the show, you're a bad bitch, dude. You're a bad bitch that everyone wants to take a picture of. It's literally the closest thing to it that I could even compare to. It's hot. Like I remember I was opening for, I think, Chris, and I was getting DMs from the show. Like I had just gone on, they looked me up, and girls were DMing me. Now I'm not gonna say hundreds, like 6 girls. I thought it was a fucking lot, right?
That's a lot.
So I talked to Chris, and Chris is like, yeah, you killed. And I go, yeah. He goes, understand, Eric, the hottest girl out there, all right? Think about the best looking guy there, and she's with her, right? In her heart, she knows that her man don't got the balls to do what you just did. And that's sexy, baby.
Damn,
and
that's
sexy.
crazy.
And he goes, that's why these comedians, they
And you're
attract
getting paid
hot
for it.
girls. You know what I mean? Dude, I mean, and then he
I
goes,
just think comedy in general is like is like heart opening. Like, you know, like there's 2 ways to somebody's heart. It's through laughter and food. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
You make a girl laugh and you feed her, bro. It's a fucking wrap, dog. It's a fucking wrap.
She find new ways to smile and shit.
Oh, it'll be out of here, bro.
She be grinning like the Joker.
It's out of here.
Yeah, but no, it's true. I always try to tell people that it's not. And also, with comedy, it's a bunch of fucking trauma. Like, a lot of this shit is like, we're unwell. Sometimes I feel like to go up there and to do it and be like, hey, I couldn't get it up last, you know, like whatever. Like, and go really, it's like, it's very, I mean, I know there's some comedians who
Well, you
had
can
very
say
good
truthful
lives and shit.
and people will be like, that was a great joke. And I'm like,
No, that shit for real. I'm over here and this shit's cheaper than therapy.
no, I'm,
Like, yeah, sure was.
no, I'm serious, guys.
I'm like, yo, for real, like I'm like, yo, for real, my ex cheated on me with a 6'3" light skinned black guy with green eyes. You know what I mean? That's why I don't watch Tyler Perry movies no more.
Because of the bad heroin?
No, because he always has a guy that looks like that. Light skinned black guy, green eyes, 6'3". Somehow he has curly hair and he's fine as hell,
Yeah.
and I could smell his cologne through the TV.
And he's like a mechanic.
yeah, and he's just a rough guy.
He's a
and he needs to be given a second chance.
Yeah, he's
and
a
the
rough
girl
man.
who cuts hair at the local salon.
Yeah,
So specific.
because he goes and puts up a mirror. He goes and puts up a mirror.
What I'm saying is that my ex did hair, and his body was so nice. God damn, Chris Brown tattoos.
Yeah, like the owner here. God damn that guy.
Dude, the owner. Hey, can we do a picture of Justin Massey right here?
The owner,
picture right
dog.
here.
Absolutely.
Go ahead. The picture's right here of Justin Massey. Go ahead and tell me what you thought when you first saw him.
He's like, Brad.
I was like, did you want to show me the venue, or did you want to show me this specimen right here? I was like, this
You
guy.
go, the owner's gorgeous. I was like, it's not a girl. I was like, who are you
He's like,
talking
yo,
about?
the owner is beautiful.
That dude's fucking gorgeous, dog. Like, it's like gorgeous and handsome, dog. Like, it's weird. It's like he's pretty and fine. And
He's pretty fine.
he's pretty fine. You know,
He's nice.
It's like
Nice smile.
Stuttering.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Like,
dog.
I feel safe with him.
It's like I want to marry and one night stand it with him. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I just feel at home.
I low-key, I felt weird as a straight man. For the night.
It fucked you up, huh?
It's because he's wearing basketball shorts with work boots and then like no shirt. For when you're like, damn.
He was literally, what you call it, Channing Tatum and like
Yeah.
Step Up and shit.
And then he has like this turquoise blue eyes. I mean,
just deep like the ocean.
dude, it's like turquoise. Dog. Like,
Nah, damn. Hey, Gatsby, clip this shit for Justin. Yeah, dude, Scottsdale, we didn't even really get to touch on it. Scottsdale is an animal of its own. You know, I have this joke about how Scottsdale touches Mesa. Mesa's kind of like a little hooded out. And for the fact they even touch each other, I feel like the line, Scottsdale's like,
it's a very thin line.
no me toca.
That's why they got that freeway cutting it.
They
it's
cut
a
it
very
right
thin
out.
line.
You stay over there, all right?
It's a very thin line, dog.
Dude, Scottsdale women. Well, we have a Scottsdale girl here.
What's up?
What is it? I mean, Scottsdale is pretty much bitches blowing Botox. So and boobs.
Whoa,
Whoa.
that was crazy.
You owe me Coca-Cola.
You guys just become best friends.
Dude, and
That was
I
like the
love
Spider-Man meme.
I
We were
mean, let's just say there's some good boobs out here. One of the best. What do you think, Ty?
About boobs.
Boobs here.
There's a lot of them, and there's a lot of fake ones.
Yeah, I love them. I love
luckily
every.
for me, I haven't fallen,
Give me the
you know,
real.
down
Give me
that
the
rabbit
fake.
hole.
Give me the in between. I want one girl with one real titty, one fake.
Damn, that'd be wild.
Just out here, just Biggie Smalls. You know, yo, dude, that'd be kind of hot.
Fun.
That'd be hot. You get a little bit, you know, depending on what you want.
It's a little bit of both.
Just kidding. It looks crazy. Don't. No
One of
one
them
ever do
moves,
that.
the other
And
one
if you
doesn't.
ever do it, then blame me. That was not part of the plan. You know, this brings us to our segment. And Gatsby, go ahead and run the fucking Tyler Talks. We have Tyler here. She is a bottle girl from Scottsdale, Arizona. She shakes her ass for money, but doesn't strip. She keeps all things covered except her
Kinda.
mouth. Heyo. Anyways, beautiful. One of my best friends here in Arizona, my bestie. What is your question for Concrete?
Yo.
Or me?
All right,
Both of us.
so I was looking at your Instagram before this. I saw that you just had a baby, so
Yeah, thank you.
congratulations.
Hey, congratulations.
So, what is your favorite part about being a dad so far?
Oh,
You
good
like
question.
just had a baby, right? Like,
Yeah, well, I got 3 boys, so that's been wild.
Okay.
You know, it's like the house is never quiet. There's always somebody crying, somebody fighting. You know, but now, like, you know, I'm a girl dad now.
Yeah, it's
I can
different for
say
sure.
that I'm a girl dad.
Were you like nervous to be a girl dad before she was born? Like,
Nah, I didn't. You know, after the second one, you're kind of like, fuck it, let's just go, dog. Let's just bring it
Fuck it,
on.
we
Like,
ball.
let's just get her home. Let's just get her home and start worrying about like the Sweet 16 or the quinceañera, and let's just go. But nah, it's dope. It's dope to finally have a little baby girl in the house. You know.
yeah,
Oh.
that's good.
It's awesome.
That's dope. I don't have a kid, but I'm also a girl dad. No, just kidding. I probably will have a girl, knowing God and how he is, to pay for all the things. But what's your next question? And Tyler Talks.
So you did a show recently in Bakersfield. That's
Yeah.
my hometown. How did you like Bakersfield? Was that your first time there, or how did that go? Where did you do it at?
Nah, I've been to Bakersfield before. We did it at the Clover venue. It was sold out. I think we did like over 500 tickets. It was
Okay.
amazing. It was really dope. I had a bunch of dope fans come out and really support it, and it It was dope. I mean, I love Bakersfield. You know, it's kind of like,
Not very many people say that.
you know.
So.
Well,
I mean,
he's going there to get money, so it's a little different.
Well, yeah, I
I
guess.
love
Guys,
it.
yeah, share,
I love
cheer.
it. I love it. Nah, but it was fun, man. It was easy going, and you know, people had a lot of fun, man.
Bakersfield, did we show up tonight? Bakersfield, did we show up tonight?
It was dope, man. It was fun, man. I had a really good time in Bakersfield, and you know, I mean,
Did
I
you
have
go
a lot
out
of friends and
anywhere?
family,
Like-
too.
Did you go out?
Did you go out anywhere while you were there?
Nah. Well, we went out to one of the homies' restaurants. He had a restaurant there. And he kind of did the VIP party after there, and that was dope. You know, got drunk and fucking I don't know how I made it back to the hotel.
Hey, Tyler, do you have any other questions?
I
Off the
think
top
my
of the
last
head?
brain cell is out of juice.
Last brain
so.
cells out.
Thank you. We'll
Check
see
it
you
out.
at tonight.
Oh yeah, El Jefe.
El Jefe.
We'll see you tonight, baby. But no, Tyler, obviously, and this has. Hey, I want you to now say this has been Tyler Talks. Go.
This has been Tyler Talks.
In the last week, what is something that's made you happy and something that ticks you off? It could be something as small as people taking forever to pump the gas in front of you, and you've been waiting, and they go into the store, then they go take a shit, and then they go feed their kid, they breastfeed them, and they pump, and then they go pump the gas. And then it could be something as nice as like an old lady said, "Hey, sweetie, I hope you had a good day." What has been something great that's happened to you, and some fucking piece, some like, ugh, even though it's minuscule, maybe.
Something that I hate that happened this week to me is that one of the homies that's on the show with us, Edgar Rivera.
Shout out to Edgar Rivera. Can we put his Instagram right here? Edgar Rivera comment.
Called my manager and told him if there was any way that I could fix my air conditioning in my Suburban because it was going to bug him if it was too hot to drive over here. So he made it a point to come with me to get the air conditioner fixed. Like the fucking audacity of this guy. The
Like,
audacity.
yo, bring you here.
Like, hey, fix your AC. But one thing that he did do that was kind of cool is that he went with me and waited at the dealership to get it fixed.
Hey, that's
So that was cool.
Very nice. So you drove over here?
Yeah, we drove,
Really?
man. Yeah,
It's
we
not a
drove.
bad drive.
No, we took like 5 hours.
Yo, funny shit. Tim Dillon drove his Bentley here
Oh,
when he had shows.
baller.
And I go, "Why'd you drive it? It's a Bentley. You put in too many miles on it." He goes, "Then why the fuck buy it?"
Yeah, those are facts.
And I was like, "But what if you put too many miles and you break it?" He goes, "I gotta buy another one. Don't buy this shit if you can't buy another one."
Damn.
I was like, "Damn!" Shout out to
Yeah.
that. Shout out to that Patreon money
Fuck.
on the Tim Dillon show. But Gatsby, anything else we got going on?
So the government of Anchorage, Alaska, threatens to shut down its one of its traditions of Fat Bear Week. So
What the fuck is Fat Bear Week?
So it's a most watched popularity contest. Fat Bear Week involves residents picking their favorite fat brown bear who's been stocking up for the winter, and then they put them in a bracket and they compete against each other.
What do you mean they make bears fight?
No, they choose their favorite fat bear,
Okay.
and then they vote against it. And I guess they're going against it now.
You know, people need to relax. What the hell are they doing?
Yeah,
How
so
about
it's
don't
Fat
live in
Bear Week.
Anchorage, Alaska?
People are mad about everything these days.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
it's
start
just-
betting on fat.
People
Oh, I
are
was
just
not
mad
gonna
about
finish that
everything. People are
sentence.
just mad about everything these days, man.
Yeah, so I guess they just go to like some place and there's like a bunch of bears there and they pick their favorite fat bears and they just vote against them.
Weak.
I don't know. Small towns are weird.
Dude, that's
Anchorage.
that's horrible news. I want them to set a bomb off in there. Just kidding.
Fucking Anchorage.
Stink bomb. What's another thing?
Oh,
Gats?
and then also we wanted to bring up the thing where I commented on Instagram. That was the weirdest thing ever I've ever experienced.
Okay.
It was on one of the clips that we posted from
With
earlier.
Frankie Marcos from the Bay Area. Shout out
and
to
just
Frankie Marcos.
sarcastically, I put girls are the worst, and I got flagged on Instagram. My
got
Instagram got
flagged.
shut down for like an hour.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was
But
like,
if you say guys are the worst, it's all good.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
It's
Isn't
just-
that something, algorithm?
that was like the weirdest.
You gotta say
thing.
they are the worst.
They're the worst, or you have to use asterisks. It's
No,
like-
if you use they, then you're going against a community.
that too.
damn.
I've heard that. I've heard you can go against businesses, but you can't go
They,
against
them,
yeah,
women.
You can't go against
He.
like women or like
Because of the patriarchy.
yeah.
Que
You can't
mierda.
single out
Whatever,
things like
dog.
that. Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, it's down to our final thing. Hey, I want you to go ahead and plug all your dates and Gas. If we can, anything he says, can we just put the dates on the screen? Go ahead
Yeah.
and look through that, guys. I will be by the time this comes out about mid-November. So think mid-November on. I will be I will be in Austin. Chris Stefano, November 30th,
Yeah.
December 1st, December 2nd, 5 shows, stand up live. And then December 9th, I will be in Austin, Texas with my boy Lucas, one of the new faces at Just for Laughs out there. He was one of the 8 selected in the United States to go out there. So shout out to Lucas. And then what dates do we got? Mid-November on, baby.
So these are all wrong. Just so you know, hey Marty, you know those dates are all wrong, right?
Oh shit.
All of them, like every single one of them. Okay.
Okay. Well.
But I got my dates right here. So today we're in Phoenix, Hollywood, November 2nd, San Antonio, November 3rd, Austin, November 4th, Denver, November 9th. I'm in Fresno, December 1st, Orlando, January 16th, Tampa the 17th, Miami the 18th, and then I'm in San Diego.
That's in January, yeah.
Yeah. So you can catch me in November, man.
Go
I'll do
ahead,
Texas
yeah.
run, November run. It's all good.
Awesome. Go ahead and give that boy a follow. Go see him. Concrete. Comment. Like. And don't say girls are the worst. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Eric Bernal Show. And as always, go fuck yourself.
Let's
Thank
go.
you, guys. Let's go.
NY, the AZ is SVO. Jokes aside, the realest when you hear it coming from the Eric Bernal Show is Scottsdale. Very own, get your phone and hear a call. We going up, now let them know. SVO, Sleepy Hollows, very